5 good horror movies. First up, As Above, So Below. As Above, So Below is a real gem. I got this movie and it was just one of those impulse buys. I didn't hear any good things about it, didn't check any reviews. I was completely in the dark on this movie. This movie is about a film crew exploring the Paris catacombs. So this is just something I wanted to add. I saw a TikTok recently about someone telling people not to explore these very same catacombs, and it immediately made me think of As Above, So Below. This movie kept you on the edge of your seat. If you have seen any of my other videos, I sometimes talk about how much of a fan I am of things that make me think, and this movie is definitely one of those. If I'm remembering correctly, I think only one person made it out of the catacombs alive in this movie. Next up, Drag Me to Hell. Oh, this movie is the GOAT. Besides your bigger franchises, think of your Annabelles, your Conjurings, Screams, etc. This movie stands on its own 2 feet. Similar to As Above, So Below, I had no prior knowledge to the actors, the plot, etc. And even still, this movie was very good. It has an easy to follow story. There is a woman who gets cursed by an old lady who gets denied for a loan. Just think about that for a second, how specific that plot is, and I remember it still, even though I haven't seen the movie in years. That just tells you how good the movie is. There's a lot to this story, but anyway, she has to get rid of the curse before the time comes for her to be dragged down to hell. I have no complaints about this movie at all. If I had to compare this to a bigger film, it's close to Paranormal Activity mixed with The Ring. Next up, Parasite. Not many times do I watch a movie where I have to read subtitles because I don't like to read, and if I do, it's because I'm a big fan of that show, but Parasite was definitely worth it. You might have heard about it because it was kind of a big thing like 3 years ago. One of the best international films ever made. It's funny, but it does have its serious moments as well. Once again, I really don't have any complaints. Parasite is about a rich family and a poor family. The son of the poor family gets hired by the rich family and somehow gets his family members jobs for the same family. It might be the daughter, I forgot. Don't quote me on that. There's a lot to this movie and it is insane. If I could describe this movie in one word, that one word would be wild. Next up, Life. This was a movie I wanted to watch for a long time. Unlike As Above, So Below, or Drag Me to Hell, I knew this movie was going to be good. When I finally watched it, it only confirmed what I already thought. Life is about some astronauts who come across an extraterrestrial while they are in space. This life form goes on a senseless rampage. This movie had me on the edge of my seat. They had an all-star cast: Jake Gyllenhaal, Ryan Reynolds. Really cannot recommend any changes except maybe the ending, because the ending was whack. I'm gonna just put that out there. It wasn't clever at all. I have to stress the fact that this ending was just so bad. Like, I would have preferred any other ending but the ending we got. For an exceptional film to have such a bad ending was just like a kick in the throat. Last on this list is going to be Come Play. Similar to Parasite, but not as well known, Come Play had some good reviews as well. I was watching movies with my family and we decided on Come Play. Besides the bad name, this movie is pretty mellow for a quote-unquote horror film. It's definitely okay to watch with someone who isn't a big horror fan, but still acceptable for a seasoned veteran. Basically, this movie is about an entity that invades smart devices and can only be seen with those devices. So think of your camera on your iPhone, your tablet, your iPad, things like that. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't remember this movie as well as the others on this list, but one thing that stood out to me was the way the monster looked. I really liked it, and it definitely spooked you. I also enjoyed some of the scenes where this monster was just invisible to the naked eye, but still able to wreak some havoc. I compared this movie to a watered-down version of Insidious, or kind of like a low-budget Sinister. That's gonna be it for me. Let me know in the comments what your favorite horror movie is out of the 5 on this list. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel for more videos like it. I post a new video every day, so there's more content always coming. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.